I am pinching myself. I still cannot believe that this happened this weekend. This is me receiving an award from the Red Arrows. Yes, the legendary fast jet aerobatic team, one of the best in the world. And some of them watch the Flying Reporter. Wow. Let's jump aboard India Victor and I'll tell you all about it. I'm setting off from Gloucestershire Airport and I'm heading back to my base at Redhill. I met up with a good friend of mine here for lunch and boy, did I have some news to share. Last night I was at the annual Aerobility Aviators Ball. It's the biggest aviation social event of the year where supporters of the Aerobility charity gather to celebrate a year of fundraising and to recognise the charity's achievements to date.
I've done my power checks. I'm waiting at Echo 1 here now, the holding point ready for departure, runway 22. Once we're airborne, I'll tell you about that encounter with the Red Arrows and how you helped make it happen.
Golf India Victor, left turn southeast after noise abatement, runway 22, clear for takeoff, wind 220, 9 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22, left turn, noise abatement, Golf India Victor. P's and P's are in the green.
After noise abatement,
good power is set.
220 degrees, 9 knots, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Clear to takeoff, left turn out after noise abatement, Golf Oscar.
It was a beautiful crisp winter's day for flying, a bit breezy, but Jonathan and I managed a bit of formation flying before going our separate ways.
Okay, ready for the breakaway when you are.
Breaking away, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, perfect, John.
Great to see you, speak soon.
Yeah, likewise, yeah, see you soon, bye.
So, I'm sure you want to know about this award that was presented to me by the Red Arrows.
I don't know if you know, but in March this year, I undertook a fundraising challenge for the Aerobility charity. Now, I've supported Aerobility for some time. It's a charity that exists to enable disabled people to experience flight, and many of their students go on to get their pilot's licenses. And as I say, I've been supporting them for some time in small ways, but this year I decided to up my game. I undertook a charity challenge called the Flying Reporter Meetup Marathon.
On the 16th of March this year, a day with exactly 12 hours between dawn and dusk, I challenged myself to land at 12 aerodromes with a target of raising £1,200 for charity. For the meet-up element of the day, I had invited you and hundreds of my loyal followers to come and meet me at each of the stops. I posed for selfies and in return, you popped some money in the collection buckets. It was a thrilling day with some interesting weather, difficult runway conditions and human factors challenges. But thanks to the support of my co-pilot Scott Robertson-Wood and an army of volunteers helping to keep everything running to the tight schedule, we made it around the 500 nautical mile route, landing back at Norwich just a couple of minutes before sunset. How's that for timekeeping? But the biggest achievement wasn't the precision flying and landing safely, it was the amount we raised, or should I say the amount you raised. The total collected on the day and in online donations was more than £8,000, which is phenomenal. Aerobility was over the moon, of course, with the amount raised, but also by the fact that the whole event helped raise the profile of the charity's work, not just here in the UK, but around the world, thanks to the power of YouTube.
And so I was invited to the Aerobility annual fundraising ball. It's probably the biggest event in the aviation social calendar in the UK. I bought myself a tuxedo, packed myself off to the posh hotel near Windsor, sat down for dinner, and then this happened.
Aerobility are eternally grateful to all those who have fundraised for them in 2024. There have been some fantastic examples this year, and many of you are in the room tonight. Wing walkers, skydivers, the Ride Londoners who completed the 100-mile cycle challenge, and of course the fabulous 24 in 24 motorcycle team. There can, however, be only one winner. This year's winner is described as a friend and passionate supporter of Aerobility. Father, husband, reporter, and a complete propeller head with avgas in his veins. An ardent champion of general aviation, he firmly believes that flying is for everyone and not just for the privileged few. In this, he absolutely mirrors Aerobility's ethos of flying for all. Many will know him as a popular YouTuber through his Flying Reporter channel. And for those of you who haven't had a chance, he flies around the UK and Europe in his faithful Arrow, India Victor, usually accompanied by his husband James and son Bertie, sharing adventures and looking at all aspects of general aviation. Whether you want to know how to navigate a particularly difficult piece of airspace, that's useful for us, what the food is like at a particular airfield, and the latest legislation, or if the airfield is disabled accessible, his channel is an absolute goldmine. Having supported the charity for a number of years, it was in early 2024, in a discussion with one of the trustees, that he said he wanted to raise a few quid for Aerobility and raise awareness of the charity at the same time. He had hatched a plan for his fundraising flight called his Meetup Marathon. On the 16th of March 2024, he set out in India Victor, aiming to land at 12 airfields in 12 hours between dawn and dusk, which was an extraordinary feat of planning and airmanship. Armed with his charts, a collection bucket, a fistful of Aerobility leaflets and a thermos flask, he took off hoping to raise £1,200 for this charity. 12 hours later, he landed at the last airfield in the final reckoning. He had raised over £8,000. And what's more, had met with a legion of his channel followers, as always, evangelising the work of Aerobility. In presenting this award, Aerobility would like to recognise not only the fantastic amount raised from this challenge, but more importantly, the advocacy, awareness, and overall spirit of adventure, proving that anything really is possible if you put your mind to it. The winner of this year's Arthur J. Gallagher Insurance Fundraiser of the Year Award is John Hunt.
I was not expecting that, but what a lovely thing to have happened. You might think I'm a confident person, what with my YouTube channel and background in television, but walking up to that stage and accepting that award in front of hundreds of people was utterly terrifying, especially since it was being presented by some of the UK's best pilots. I hadn't prepared a speech, I stumbled my words and didn't say any of the things I should have done, and so at least now I can put that right.
And so what I should have said was that I was humbled to be given this award for fundraising. I'm sure Aerobility has hundreds if not thousands of people, dedicated people, raising money for them each and every year, and I did this one thing, which ultimately was just to use my platform to engage you, the viewers, to donate some money. That's all I did, and I did this marathon, which at the end of the day is just flying around the UK, which I love doing anyway. And we raised so much money, and so I want to say thank you to you, because you showed what the GA community can do when it comes together. And of course I should, in my acceptance speech, if I'd written one, I should have thanked all of the volunteers that helped make the day happen. We have people helping us for no other reason than to help us at pretty much all the airfields we visited. The aerodromes are so helpful, the air traffic services were wonderful and helped us get around, get us around quickly. And of course Scott, my co-pilot, who made sure that he picked up on all of my silly mistakes along the way, and there were many of those. So thanks again to you for helping support that charity endeavour. I don't know if we'll do something the same or something similar in 2025. I haven't yet got the idea, but there's still time to plan that. But yeah, thanks to you for all of your generous donations, which helped us raise more than £8,000 for Aerobility, a fantastic result. Redhill Tower, good afternoon. Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, 12 miles west. I have Delta QNH 1005, request join.
Golf Mike India Victor, Redhill Tower, afternoon. Squawk 3767, report Motorway Junction.
Squawk 3767 Wilco, inbound from Gloucestershire 1PME, Golf India Victor.
Having this YouTube channel and being able to share my adventures with you is a huge privilege, and it's an honour to have been able to use this platform to do something really good. Aerobility makes a huge difference to the lives of the people it works with, ensuring that aviation is truly for everyone.
Victor, runway 24, wind 25, 0 degrees, 14 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24, Golf Indicator. Welcome back to Redhill. Quite a difficult approach there into the sun. Bit of a flat landing though, wasn't it? But any landing you can walk away from, eh? Thank you for watching The Flying Reporter, and we'll be back again very soon with more to come.
Fly safely, my friends.